Welcome to the Cricket Quiz Club. Let's see if you can smash a perfect 100%. Take your best shot. Let's go! Don't forget to subscribe and share your score in the comments below. Today's challenge, 1980s Test Cricket. Question 1. In the 1980s Test cricket era, which batsman notched up the highest individual innings score ever recorded in a match? Javed Miandad. He was Pakistan's most dependable batsman of the 1980s, famous for his long innings and match-winning knocks. Question 2. During the 1980s decade of Test cricket, which player accumulated the highest total runs across all matches played? Allan Border. The Australian captain was the most consistent run scorer of the 1980s, leading his team through a rebuilding phase. Question 3. Who ranked second in total Test runs scored by batsmen throughout the entire 1980s period? David Gower. England's elegant left-hander was one of the decade's most prolific run-getters with a graceful batting style. Question 4. Which Pakistani Test batsman maintained a career batting average that stayed above 50 throughout the 1980s? Javed Miandad. His solid technique and temperament helped him remain among the world's elite batsmen of the 1980s. Question 5. In 1987, which Test batsman became the very first to reach the milestone of 10,000 career runs? Sunil Gavaskar. He became the first player in Test history to cross 10,000 runs, cementing his place as one of cricket's all-time greats. Question 6. Which fast bowler claimed the most wickets in Test matches during the 1980s overall? Malcolm Marshall. The West Indian speedster dominated the decade with lethal pace and unplayable swing. Question 7. In 1980s Tests, which bowler holds the record for the best figures across both innings of a match? Imran Khan. The legendary all-rounder produced one of the finest bowling performances of the decade, showcasing his match-winning ability. Question 8. Who took a stunning 9 for 52 bowling against Australia in the Brisbane Test of 1985-86? Richard Hadlee. The New Zealand great delivered one of the most remarkable spells in Test history to demolish Australia. Question 9. Among West Indian pacers with 200 or more wickets in Tests during the 1980s who had the top average? Malcolm Marshall. His consistency and skill made him the most effective bowler in a golden era for West Indian fast bowling. Question 10. Which Aussie pacer retired in 1984 with the global record of 355 Test wickets to his name? Lillee. He ended his career as the world's leading wicket-taker, a symbol of Australian pace dominance. Question 11. Which Indian all-rounder grabbed 272 wickets and scored 3,350 runs in 1980s Tests? Kapil Dev. India's inspirational captain was a genuine match winner with both bat and ball throughout the decade. Question 12. Among English all-rounders in 1980s Tests who scored the highest number of total runs? Ian Botham. England's charismatic star thrilled fans with his aggressive batting and remarkable all-round performances. Question 13. Which wicketkeeper effected the highest number of dismissals in Test cricket in the 1980s? Jeff Dujon. The elegant West Indian keeper was a reliable presence behind the stumps during the team's era of dominance. Question 14. In the 1980s, which Test captain skippered the maximum number of international matches? Allan Border. He captained Australia through tough times and laid the foundation for the team's rise in the 1990s. Question 15. Which aggressive batsman smashed the fastest Test century in just 56 balls during the 1980s? Viv Richards. The West Indian Legends' blistering 100 remains one of the fastest and most iconic innings in Test history. Question 16. Which team ruled supreme in Test cricket series wins with no defeats in most of the 1980s? West Indies. Their pace attack and powerful batting lineup made them nearly unbeatable throughout the decade. Question 17. The second tied Test in history happened in 1986 at which iconic cricket venue? Chennai. The thrilling India-Australia contest in Chennai remains one of cricket's most dramatic finishes ever. Question 18. After trailing 1-0, which side staged a comeback to win the thrilling 1981 Ashes series? England. Led by inspired performances, England turned the series around in one of the Ashes' most famous victories. Question 19. In the epic 1981 Ashes Headingley turnaround, who smashed an unbeaten 149? Ian Botham. His heroic innings rescued England from certain defeat and became one of cricket's greatest comebacks. Question 20. Who claimed 8 for 43 in the second innings to seal victory at Headingley in 1981 Ashes? Bob Willis. His fiery spell destroyed Australia's batting, completing England's remarkable win. Question 21. In the 1981 Ashes at Edgbaston, which bowler took 5 wickets, conceding just 1 run in 28 balls? Ian Botham. He delivered a devastating spell that sealed another unforgettable win for England. Question 22. India's second Test series triumph in England came in which year under Kapil Dev's leadership? (1986). Under Kapil Dev, India achieved a historic overseas success, marking a proud moment in Indian cricket. Question 23. India's maiden win versus England on English soil in 1986 was at which historic ground? Lords. India celebrated their first ever Test victory at the home of cricket under Kapil Dev's captaincy. Question 24. In the sweltering 1986 tied Test at Chennai, which Aussie hit 210 in brutal heat? Dean Jones. His courageous double century in extreme heat became one of the most famous innings in Test history. Question 25. Who snared all 10 wickets in the dramatic 1986 tied Test between India and Australia? Greg Matthews. The Australian off-spinner's marathon effort played a crucial role in producing only the second tied Test ever.